We all wanted the same things for our horses. We wanted them to be happy and confident, and we just wanted to ride and have fun. But we were finding that our horses had other ideas. We had bolting, bucking, rearing, anxiety, shutdown behavior. We got to the point where every time we were with our horses, it was frustration and tears and fear. We were completely lost into how to manage their behaviors. One night, after another awful day working with my crazy horse, looking online for solutions, and finding a surprising amount of footage of trainers saying Arabians are hot or thoroughbreds are spun and it's just their breed. And then I stumbled upon a YouTube video with Warwick and something about the video just immediately clicked. And it was so much common sense, and he inspired so much hope, and he had actual solutions. He was able to explain why the behaviors happened, and most importantly, he was able to explain what we were to do that seemed so simple in order to fix the behaviors. For me, going to the clinic was so confidence inspiring. I was so nervous, and I so desperately wanted for Warwick to ride my horse instead of me having to ride my horse. And once he did, and he got on my crazy, rearing, bolting, jigging, hot-headed little horse, and all she did was drop her head and softly walk in circles while he worked on some exercises with her. And I thought to myself, I'm doing it right. I'm doing okay. And you said to me, Warwick, this is a nice little mare. It was the biggest compliment I've ever had in my life.
It doesn't matter what discipline you do. It doesn't matter if you're trail riding or reining or jumping. You can take these skills, and if you learn the basics and you get the basics really good, you can apply them and have a really confident, relaxed horse who knows that it can handle it.
So people might not think that they're able to do this with their horse, that they have to give up riding, that they have to, they don't want to waste their time on groundwork essentially. But time spent fixing the issues before they get to those extremes is not time wasted. Anybody can do this sort of stuff. It's not just for your laid-back quarter horse. It's not just for, the unbreakable bucking Mustang. Everybody can use pieces of this. It's easy to follow. You literally have step-by-step videos, flow sheets, guidelines, online discussion forums, clinics. We've been so grateful to utilize all of those resources, and it's worked wonders. It's definitely changed the way all three of us will ever look at a horse again. Anytime, we're kind of known for anytime we see a problem behavior, there's a reason for that. It's not just because your horse is in a bad mood today, and it's not just because there's flies bothering them, or it's not just because they're a high-strung warm blood who is used to being in a jumper ring. Like, there's reasons for all the behaviors, and it's just slowly breaking down people's resistance. Horse training's a hard world. There's 1,000 different ways to train a horse. There's no doubt about it, and we've found the one that works best for us and one that works best for our horses. And I think that's ultimately what the three of us were looking for, is just to find some kind of way to, better the partnership.
Every time I have posted on Warwick's Facebook group, he answers my questions so extensively and with such detail. You never feel alone in the journey. There's always support available. It's amazing how much time he puts into making sure that we're successful.
One of the biggest lessons we've learned from Warwick Schiller is to strive for that 1% every day. Work with the horse that you have in front of you and not the horse that you think you should have.
When people ask, what are we doing? They see us with our flags and our ropes and, doing all of these groundwork exercises, and our answer to them is that essentially we're teaching our horses how to cope with certain situations that might be stressful and teaching them the answers. So that way when we get to the ridden work, when a stressful situation emerges, the horse knows the answer. So no longer is the answer to buck, bolt, or rear, or take off, or bulge the shoulders out, or even, go heavy on the forehand. The answers have been taught in the groundwork. But yeah, I remember Warwick said to me, you know what, Grace, I can literally see what's going through your head right now. How far away is the hospital? And I could confidently tell him, no, I'm not thinking about that at all anymore. That used to be my thought through my entire ride when I used to ride my horse, literally. From the point I got on to the point I got off, that was my entire thought process. But now I'm confident enough to know that, if in a rare circumstance, he was to get up or agitated or spook or bolt, it's something as simple as picking up my rein, and then it's done. It's over with. It's, that second it takes to relax him and bring him back down, the horse has the answers to fix his own problem.
We now have horses that people want. We have horses that people look at and like, I would love to have that horse. They also say, what are you doing to get your horse to get like that? It's Warwick Schiller. Here, there's a subscription. There's videos. If you ever have a question, we preach Warwick Schiller.
Because it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Undeniably.
No matter what horse or what owner, something from it is transferable in any situation.
There has yet to be a horse that we've met that we haven't been able to show an impressive improvement with, even with just a few of the steps added.
Yeah.
Worming, shots,
Everything.
everything that used to be a struggle is now so much easier.
Horses that couldn't be caught in the field.
It's all about the principles.
Yeah.
Break it down.
Can we have a blooper scene at the end?